Hey guys, it's Rob here and welcome to my review of Gotham Season 5, Episode 3, titled Penguin, Our Hero. This episode starts off with a great scene that shows just how bad Penguin treats the people who have been under his protection, so to speak. One even passes out due to exhaustion and hunger, and Penguin doesn't give it another thought. And what I liked about this opening scene is that it's the exact opposite of what a hero is. In this scene, we find out that Penguin's subjects, as he calls them, are fleeing to Jim's stronghold, Haven, and throughout the episode, Penguin can't wrap his mind on why they are leaving him. Penguin isn't the only person who has a huge spotlight in this episode. Selina is now up and walking and seems to have found a newfound strength that closely resembles Catwoman from the comics. Her mannerisms, her attacks, the way she speaks, it very much resembles Catwoman, even from the Arkham games. Bruce and Selina go off to the Badlands to find Jeremiah, and unfortunately they run into some trouble while they're there. It's here we see how much of an effect Ivy's roots has on Selina. Her movements, her attacks, her talking, a lot of it is how Catwoman has fought in the Arkham games and in the comics, fast and fluid with cat-like movements. It's not until Bruce uses his grappling gun, which was fantastic, to stop her that she finally stops attacking the enemy. There is a clear direction where they're going with these characters. They are setting the seeds for each other to become their comic book counterparts, which is fantastic. Now, of course, we have to talk about Harley Quinn in this episode. While I didn't really like the way they tried to make this character Harley Quinn, I thought some of the things that they did with the character were a nice touch. Explaining her psychotic behaviors with a bullet lodged in her head was a great way to explain why she suddenly changed so drastically. After Bruce gets locked up by Selina and she goes off on her own, we come back to Penguin, who's ready to shoot down Haven and take the people back. Now, unfortunately for Penguin, he gets double-crossed by the gang leader that he teamed up with and gets put in a cell with Jim, who is also thrown in the cell by Penguin. It's here we see Penguin being puzzled on why everyone left him and why everyone hates him. Jim doesn't say it, but we all know why. He's treated everyone like crap. He doesn't take care of his citizens. He doesn't even care about the own people who are working for him to make these bullets and make this food and get all this stuff running up. So that's why everyone hates him. He's just not a good person. They see him as a villain. Oswald wants the people to see him as a hero, and I think in his mind, if he were to help Jim, the hero, who everyone sees him as, they would also see him as a hero too. Now, we did get that scene in the beginning of this season where Barbara... So, I just want to correct myself in this video real quick. I thought it was Barbara, but in fact it was Riddler. Wait a second, is Barbara gonna die? I'll leave you Barbara fans with that thought. And Penguin were on Jim's side. This must be how Penguin joins his side. Now, of course, while all this is going down, Harvey goes to get Barbara to help, which is not good seeing as Penguin is there, and Penguin is the one who killed her best friend. Now, the ending of this episode was fantastic. We end on a huge cliffhanger with Jim protecting Penguin from Barbara and the Haven getting hit by rocket launchers. This was very unexpected and the perfect ending to this episode. This whole episode, we see Jim fighting for Haven only to be blown up at the end. I can't wait till the next episode to see what happens. Overall, this episode was fantastic. It had suspense, character development, moved the plot forward, and left us wanting more. But that's just my opinion. Tell me your opinion down in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to Robo Rob for the next episode review of Gotham. Have a good one.